All right, guys. Good evening. Sorry for the delay. Um, I think this should be the first video. Actually, I'm Godin Bassi. I talk about how to make money online. I'm a YouTuber. I'm also a crypto trader. And in this particular platform, we are going to learn how to use this AI robot called utrading. Utrading is a robot that can actually make you a lot of money. Yes, it can actually make you a lot of money. As I'm talking to you, my boss have made over $1 million in you trading. You think it's a play until you actually implement what I'm going to show you guys in this particular community. It's not going to be just this video. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of videos. So this is the introduction. So just make sure you don't skip any of those videos I'm going to be dropping this group. You understand? So usually is actually a robot that can actually trade for you, not like other other trading you can actually go ahead to learn. You need to understand fundamental analysis is actually one of the key ways to actually learn trading. Yes, fundamental analysis, like for example, when Trump talks about cryptocurrency, talks about Bitcoin. If you notice, anytime Trump talk about Bitcoin, Bitcoin will skyrocket. So that's fundamental analysis. It actually helps in the bull market. So this robot will actually secure your money, your capital, and to actually make you a lot of money if you understand the ways on how to use this particular robot. So if you're in this group, you see the link. First of all, you need to click on the link. It will take you to this particular interface. What you need to do, you need to first of all put in your email. I have an account, so I just want to create this particular account because of for the purpose of this video and for the newcomers, so they can actually learn how to do it. So I'm going to type my email, investor G French at G. Okay, so this is my email, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one to create this particular account for the purpose of the newcomers. So if you click on the link, it will take you to this interface. You now put in your email and make sure this referral code is here. Is AHDB3V. So once you are done with that, you just click on next. So when you click on next, you go straight to your email. They're gonna send you a code, a one-time password. So I'm gonna get that here on my other phone. So as you can see, I've actually put in the code and it's logged in already. So this is how the app looks like. Those of you that have already started, this is how the app looks like. These are some of the top earners so far. And I want you guys to understand that this is not a Ponzi scheme. Okay? So take away that mindset. It's not a Ponzi scheme. I can never advertise Ponzi scheme. I can never, and I will never do that. So this is not a Ponzi scheme. It's not like CBEX that will come and carry your money and run away. Everybody they later cry. So this is not a Ponzi scheme. So I'm going to explain some of the introductions on some of the most important things you need to understand in these robots. So this is how the robot looks like, and these are the top earners. And as you can see, before you actually start using this robot, there are some things you need to do. First, this is what they call the UGAs. Most of you that are aware on how you can actually use robots, you know that you cannot use robots without getting a gas. Just like how yeah, someone can get a car. You cannot own a car without fueling that car. If you don't fuel your car, it won't take you to anywhere. So that's the purpose of this robot. This robot is very smart. I think this robot cannot be compared. For the past few months, I've been able to use over 3 to 4 robots. But I can beat my chest to tell you that this robot is the best. It's the best. My boss have made over $1 million. Don't worry. There are a lot of things you need to learn here because you guys going to be you are going to be joining some Zoom classes, and I'm going to be sending some of those links to you guys. So everybody is going to join and see some of the testimonies a lot of people are giving. So all these things you are seeing, all these 22,000 people are making per day, it's not a play. So like I said, for you to use this robot, you need to get what they call the UGAs. How can you get the UGAs? You can simply come to this point where you see this where you see more. When you click on more, click on store. I think let me use the pen so that everybody will understand. When you click on store, you click on UGAS. This is UGAS. So you click on UGAS. When you click on UGAS, these are some of the packages you need to understand. Now there is 45 USDT, and 45 USDT will give you 4,500 UGAS, and 95 USDT will give you 10,000 UGAS. 540 USDT will give you 60,000 UGAS, and so on. As you can see, all these prices you are seeing here, they are different prices because the robots can actually trade with the speed or the level of gas you have. If you get a UGAS of $95, the trading speed will be different from a UGAS of $540. So the UGAS of $540 will be faster and to make you more profit than you using a UGAS of $95. So I used to recommend people not to get the UGAS of $45. Get the UGAS of $95. If you get the UGAS of $45, you are on your own because you will not make money. You will not make money, to be very sincere with you. There's what they call the 10K group. So if for people that have gotten the UGAS of $540. So if you get the UGAS of $540, I will actually teach you how you can make $10,000 in a month. Yes, how you can make $10,000 per month. It's possible. All you need to do is just for you to understand the robot. So there are other things I need to show you. So this is just the introduction. So you can actually get all these UGAs. Just take one of it and purchase. I usually advise people to get the UGAS of $95. Don't get the UGAS of $45. It will not make you money. Get the UGAS of $95, or you get the UGAS of $540. If you have money, you can get the UGAS of $1,700. You make massive amount of money. I'm not kidding. So this is the first step. Before you use the robot, you will need to get your UGAS. Another thing I need to show you guys is what they call the API binding. So most of you that knows how to trade, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm doing this video for the sake of the newcomers, people that are new in the trading space. Now, this platform actually is not for people that have already, like, how will I say it? It's not for you don't need to think you don't even know how to trade. Even if you don't even know how to trade, you just need to follow the procedures. You just need to follow everything step by step. Then you actually understand all you need to do. You can actually learn trading here. You understand this? I'm not going to teach you technical analysis, but with the help of this robot, you understand how crypto works. Because I will give you the list of cryptos you can go into trade, the list of cryptos you should not trade, and all of that. So the next thing I need to show you guys is what they call the API binding. As you can see, I just click on API. Let me show you. Let me show you what to do. This is what they call the API Connect. Where is like this thing? Have you seen API Connect? That's where you need to click. So if you click on API Connect, you look at this and you find out that there are different exchanges here. Now these are different exchanges. Now look at this. We have Binance, we have Byget, we have OKX, Bybit, BitSmart, KuCoin, Max, Gates.io, and so on and so. This is Binance, yes. Binance, yes, is for people that are in the US. Now, let me explain this. Now, all this exchange you are seeing is what you can actually use to link to this robot. Now, one of the reasons why I like this robot is because this robot will give you the capacity to control your capital. You can actually control your capital yourself. You don't need to put your money into this robot, your capital into this robot, and then the day you cannot get your money back. You understand? This is not CBEX. This is not other crypto robots. So you need to learn how to do the API binding, which I'm going to show you. Now, if you are using Binance, you learn how to do for Binance. If you are using Bybit, you learn how to do it in Bybit. If you are using OKX, but I would recommend you guys to use Binance and Bybit. I think that's the common one in Nigeria. I know in Nigeria you can also use for Byget, you can also use for OKX, but I would advise you to use Binance and Bybit for your exchange. So I don't want this video to be too long. And again, uh you can actually, this is how the robot works. Okay, they are telling me to activate. Maybe I will use my own account to do that, and I will send it. I will use my real account to do that. They are telling me to activate. So once you get this robot, all you need to do is, first of all, you need to get your UGAS and you need to do your API binding. Those are the two major things you need to do before you start trading. Those are the two things you need to do before you start trading. As you can see, these are the coins that are in this particular platform. There are a lot of coins. There are thousands of coins here. Yeah, based on your exchange. There are thousands of coins. You can see Bitcoin is over 105,000. So this is for this video. This is the introduction of this video. So for those of you that have not watched this video, go ahead and watch it. So the next video is gonna be on how to bind your API, how to bind your exchange into your API. So that's all. I need to show you guys how to get your UGAs, how to connect your API, or how to do your API binding to your different exchange. So I'll see you guys in the next video.